The mid-cycle facelift, a staple in automotive product planning. Some facelifts completely rejuvenate a car, like the 2020 Genesis G90. Others are less successful, such as the 2000 Hyundai Tiburon, which actually made the car less appealing. Occasionally, a facelift is simply underwhelming, and the 2025 Volkswagen Jetta falls into this category, eliciting sighs rather than excitement.
Always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough, but that's what makes a personality is tragedy, bruh.
First, let's clarify that I generally appreciate changes rather than criticize them. For instance, I love the 1999 Jetta, which represented Volkswagen's ambitious attempt to elevate the compact car market in the US. The MK4 Jetta ignited widespread desirability that carried over to the MK5. However, changes in leadership and strategy led to the more Americanized MK6 Jetta in 2011, which felt like a step back. Thankfully, the MK7 Jetta brought back the quality and appeal, featuring a shared chassis with the Golf, a much-improved interior, and a classic, conservative design. It was a pleasant, reliable sedan, much like a warm cup of tea on a crisp autumn morning. Then came the 2025 model. At first glance, the front of the 2025 Jetta is a mixed bag but looks decent from a distance. The new front bumper is a standout, and the idea of a slimmer grille is commendable. However, the finer details let it down. For example, the new light bar in the front grille follows the current trend in automotive design, which often doesn't work unless executed perfectly.
Under pressure, if you got no time, work smarter than ever. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't never say never, and turn your mind into the truest to go.
It distracts from the awkward meeting point of the headlights and the body panels. The problem with the filler panel above the grille is that there aren't proper attachments to the fenders, resulting in a rushed and unpolished finish. This type of corner cutting in an area where Volkswagen historically excelled is disappointing and would likely make Ferdinand Piëch turn in his grave. On the other hand, the rear of the 2025 Jetta is a significant improvement. The full-length taillight treatment is excellent, and the simplified chrome trim on the rear bumper is precisely what the Jetta needed. No complaints here? It's definitely an enhancement. Moving inside, let's recall what the outgoing Jetta's interior looked like. The previous interior wasn't groundbreaking, but was sensible, user-friendly, had enough soft-touch plastics, and avoided excessive glossy black surfaces. Now, let's take a look at the new dashboard in the 2025 Jetta. There's quite a bit to unpack. The infotainment screen is no larger than before, but is integrated poorly with a thick bezel that dates the system's look. The fact that the screen isn't the same shape as the bezel worsens the aesthetics, making one question Volkswagen's design choices. This decision likely aimed to incorporate more glossy black plastic, which is now ubiquitous and not very appealing. Additionally, Volkswagen has opted for capacitive touch sliders for climate control in all 2025 Jetta trims, ignoring the user-unfriendly nature of similar systems like Cadillac's CUU from over a decade ago. I've experienced this type of panel in a Volkswagen before, and it's far from user-friendly. The previous knobs were nearly perfect, so the change is baffling. Moreover, while the standard car retains physical buttons on the steering wheel, the GLI gets capacitive touch controls, making functions like the heated steering wheel cumbersome to operate, especially during a spirited drive. Aside from these design changes, there aren't many significant updates to the Jetta for 2025. The standard model loses the manual gearbox option, though the GLI keeps it. All trims now feature an 8-inch touchscreen, but the engines remain the same. A 158 horsepower 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder for the standard model, and a 228 horsepower 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder for the GLI. Technologically, this facelift seems unnecessary, yet Volkswagen proceeded with it. Overall, the 2025 Volkswagen Jetta feels like a missed opportunity. Instead of adding meaningful improvements, Volkswagen has removed the manual transmission from non-GLI models, introduced frustrating capacitive touch controls, and made the interior less attractive. It's disappointing because Volkswagen has proven capable of much better in the past, and these updates seem more annoying than beneficial. While the 2024 Jetta was charming, the 2025 model is less so, despite starting at $23,295, which is $165 less than the previous base model with the automatic option. Oh well.